East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree, and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Broncos will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Slater. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Yo. There we go. Let's see. Uh-oh. What we got? We got trips left.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Dang that nigga.
A lot of room there. To the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game.
Watch that nigga 5. Watch 5 on the screen. Watch 5 on the screen.
To the air on second down. Throws to
Damn.
the wideout.
Did he get it? Fuck.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Good
and
play.
I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking for space.
Wow!
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Looking to throw on first down.
Come on, man.
Tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get
Watch big A3. I got trips left.
Motion from the wideout.
I got trips left.
They'll try the run.
Damn, niggas get blown up, bro.
Run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Backing out.
Might be changing the route.
He's running that. Oh!
Fourth down. They're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this offense just made their first drive.
I seen that
what
shit.
What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 20, chance for great field position.
Damn!
And he is brought down, but there is a
penalty marker
on the field.
Bullshit, bro.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Okay, ready? The lone back's got it. There he goes. Oh, what a cut. And he'll
Let's go, baby. Eat the rolls, nigga. Let's go, baby. Let's eat.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Past the first down marker and still running. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Fuck!
He is stuck behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Wow.
Pulls and fired complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense
We got a game,
being
gentlemen.
physical, and really set the tone for this
game.
football.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Back to pass. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Porter. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd down.
Let's go. Get it.
He gets
Get
a
that.
block.
Okay.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator.
And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Plus, good shit.
And the PA gives them a 14-7 lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Slater. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back.
Good shit.
Oh, he's got some space.
Damn,
Knocked
come on, bro.
down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. No,
Coming right back
down the
at
middle.
us.
Nice
Same
blocking.
shit.
How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Ah! Almost, baby. Come on, you gotta catch that.
First down and just couldn't
Man, you gotta catch that.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They'll run play action.
Damn, he got me.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man.
Wow.
Look at that toughness.
Whoa.
Through everybody. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. They'll finally put the brakes
Hell of a fucking run, bro. God damn, that shit was...
You can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That was lit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was lit. Hell of a fucking
UConn
play,
comes
bro.
to the line with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UConn.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it out. It's Slater. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
For the game, man. Let's go.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Fareed. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. These two running games so far, dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the...
Damn, that nigga got wheels.
Shake
God, nigga, let's go, boy.
Maybe picked up a couple down at the 24. UConn quick to the line.
What the?
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Better not.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down.
I told you, nigga, not to do this.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
I told you, nigga, I knew he was going to do that shit.
He's going to score on the interception. interception. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Let's go, baby.
Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey. And at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 28 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right.
Wow, come on, niggas, get that pick.
A little too slippery in the hands.
Let's go, bro.
We talk to teams
Let's
week
go,
after
man.
week, and
Come on,
quarterbacks
start
and
us the
coaches, and what do they
quarters
always
over.
say?
They playing,
Man,
can't count these
quarterback's
boys
best
out.
friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Fritz, quad.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh, good
Wide
fucking
open
play.
downfield.
God damn.
And with that
Fuck.
effort, they pick up
Good
a
ass
fresh
play.
set of downs. They have it at the
Shit.
34-yard line.
Come on, big
Well,
nine.
look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking downfield on first down.
Wow.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. All by himself down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Husky.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and then block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy in his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown launch.
Pick your poison, my nigga. Pick your poison. Let's go. 3 or 31. Oh, this nigga ain't know.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. It's a seam wide open. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
What the?
Makes a move. Oh, what vision.
Oh,
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time.
Bro, are you
Great
fucking
job by the
serious?
returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because
Get
of
that
awesome
nigga, man.
kickoff return.
They'll line up to go for 2. He'll set up to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing
Wow.
the last
Big
kickoff.
ass nullified run.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not?
Fuck,
Such
man.
a big, long, explosive
Shit,
run.
nigga.
You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down in the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Broncos are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got room at the 35. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Find some fresh air. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Watch the tight end. Watch the tight end. Talk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And with that in
Let's
position,
go, man.
This crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. A nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
The play action fake. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, it's Mitchell. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Damn.
Got his man downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has to go.
I gotta get a TV, bro.
Breaking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Looking for a man. It's McDonald. Under fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's going to take off. Break, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And
I need to stop that showboat, man. I need to stop that showboat, bro.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. With jet sweep pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again.
There you go.
Before going
Still a lot of football.
Guys, I'm hoping we can have running.
Still a lot of
here in the
football,
second
man.
half.
Western Michigan, 62. UConn, 27.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball
I can't get
where
that
he
nigga
wants
no
it to go.
time.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And what a turn of events as this defense makes the pick six. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race.
He almost took two.
They finally make the stop.
I should
and
let
he
Cuz
almost
score,
ran
man.
that baby all the way into the
Fuck
locker
that up.
room. What a way to end the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
UConn, 27.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. UConn going back to work on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Got a man. It's Porter. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Got it in the middle. It's Fareed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Worthy. He's moving out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He wants to change this route. They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Johnson. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the Huskies are on the move. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Western Michigan.
UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. On the run, it's Harvey. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch at the 10. Touchdown, UConn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Broncos! He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
34.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The UConn offense goes back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. This one's complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big gain.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique and knocking the football away.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT, and then Oski. As soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
90. UConn 34.
And here he comes out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UConn going back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Back to throw. It's Worthy. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde.
Taking it the other way. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10.
Green 25.
They'll ride the hot hand. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just...
a short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Western Michigan.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Running behind that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Get it out on the screen. He breaks a tackle, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Worthy. Finds his man, it's Harvey. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. UConn tries to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Gain of 28. And that is another 1st down for the offense.
This UConn offense really has it going. Finds his man, it's Porter. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Down play. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Dingle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Wants to throw. It's worthy. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The hand to the running back. Got a little space. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. It's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. They'll go right back to him. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll keep it on the sneak. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, we got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to pass. It's Worthy. He wants a big play here late. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive going.